And we're live.
Hey!
Hey.
Here we are, episode 6 of the podcast. Now we're fucking back.
That's like our intro thing. So how's it going?
Same as always, just quarantining super hard.
As always.
We've started doing this 7-minute workout app kind of alongside each other just to keep ourselves fit and healthy during quarantine. How many times did you work out this week?
I've done 3 workouts since we talked about it.
Me too. Dude, that shit's actually hard. And of course, for someone who's like much more like regularly exercised than we are, this is probably like the simplest thing. Like
easy.
This is like what they do every day when they wake up, and then times 20. So I did it 3 times. First time I did beginner. Felt great after. I was surprisingly winded. I was like, oh, this is beginner. I wonder what all of the other ones are going to be like. The next night, which was last night, I did classic. And I made the mistake. Obviously, always a terrible idea before working out, but I drank a margarita in my house. And immediately after, was pretty sure I was going to throw up. There was a good 40 minutes where I was just really pale and kind of sweaty and just like, this is not good.
So I did beginner, and then beginner yesterday morning again, and then I did classic this morning. So I've been kind of like doing it in the mornings. I also felt like I was going to throw up. I think it's just because that's how out of shape I am.
Fitness kings. Okay, let's play video games.
We are going to Sterling's Island
again
for the first time. For the first time, and it totally didn't happen about 10 minutes ago when I didn't start the game capture.
Only other room, which is upstairs. Another kind of like work in progress, but I know where it's.
Okay.
Oh no.
I wasn't recording.
Looks like someone's on their way here.
What? Who could it be? There we are.
Hello.
Hey. Give me the grand tour of
Absolutely.
Let's see what you got going on.
This kind of entrance is at some point going to be a fully fleshed out kind of forest/hiking trail.
So this part right here is like, this is my favorite, like one of my favorite parts of your island. Like this little like Zen garden.
Here we are. Chilling.
Got some KK jazz playing.
I love how Tom Nook is just like a diehard KK stan.
Oh, absolutely. It's so good.
Thing. Watching the game.
Watching the sports, Somebody misses the ball and you're like, oh.
I also have a pet turtle. Just abusing this poor turtle. Come on, boy.
Very nice. Very, very, I want to say like borderline like witchy bathroom. I love the wallpaper. It's even like,
Dude,
it even like.
Cherry blossom wallpaper.
Oh my God. It even like the petals fall. What dope? The hell? I've never seen this. That's so sick. Ooh. Get some coffee,
Some stuff for us to fully emphasize how fit we are.
Yeah. All right, I got 7,000 bells. Let's see what we got.
That's fire. I'm gonna give you some joy. That's how I feel about that.
Thorny Papa. I also like how it tells you which airline you're flying on as if you have any other option. There he is, Sterling from Bug. Welcome.
I love the neighborhood layout.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Like, I just want like a little like neighborhood vibe. So everybody's got like their little fence around their homes.
Grab some Doritos. Okay, what do we got? Whoa, that is classy.
A little like game room item.
Ooh, foosball.
But I mean, let's be real. KK cruising?
Can't go wrong. I listen to that shit in real life, just when I'm hanging out at my house.
This is it. Got KK cruising playing on my Skull radio. The way that I've kind of been like thinking about decorating is like, just if I lived in this house, what would I do with it? You know? I like how I can play the drums from like the front too. Over here, I have like my little walkway to my museum. Got some Stonehenge Stonehenge and that. Pick up this rock real quick.
Yo, help me move this table. She's not looking. Yeah, it definitely shows Sable. Wait, is that Sable? Yeah. Gotta show her some love.
Okay. I talked to her once and she was just like, don't bother me. I was like, oh, okay. I won't. Like, I get it. I get it. I literally just tried to talk to Sable and I got 3 dots. Octavian.
How could he be named anything else?
Yeah. Here, and then let me center us. And then I'll give us a quick little... Oop.
As usual, we went to the internet and asked for some contribution to our content here. Today, I felt it in my bones. What we needed was some hot takes, just to get some spicy conversation brewing.
Let's fuck with some hot takes. Let's see what we got.
This one says, the Beatles are overrated.
I disagree. John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote some really nice songs together.
Overrated, and maybe in the sense that, like, yeah, everyone on earth saying they're the greatest band is just ridiculous about, like, if that was said about anything. And it's okay to dislike the Beatles too. Personally, I think they're great.
Same.
Not underrated by any means.
I fucks with the Beatles.
The Matrix 1999 is so overrated. What's your take on that? I've never seen this movie.
So, Keanu Reeves, I think.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay,
he's definitely the guy in the
I was like, he's Neo, right?
He is the Matrix.
Like, I mean, it's a good movie. Again, it's like overrated. Like, you know, does that just mean that too many people like it? It's got a pretty decent cultural impact. Like you said, like you've never seen the movie, but you've heard people talk about it for
and it's
your
also
entire life.
One of those movies people use to like explain other concepts. You know what I mean? Like it's like a philosophy subject. It's like people use the Matrix to talk about, you know, our current world that we're living in. You know, that could contribute to something being overrated. Like, oh, it's like everyone thinks it's just because it's really important that it's really good. You know what I mean?
Like I hear this a lot. Like the first one is good, the second one and the third one suck.
Of the Matrix?
Yeah. So like Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revelation, I think, are the sequels.
I wonder if at the time those were like badass names for sequels. You know what I mean? Those like the first movie series to ever do that.
Yeah.
Have, like
Resurrection, The Matrix Reloaded.
Like I enjoyed all of them. Don't live no regrets, you know?
And don't shit on people for what they like.
And that's the thesis.
This is gonna be good. Dunkin' Donuts is better than Starbucks.
Ooh. I'm not like a massive coffee drinker.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that I really enjoy about Starbucks is their tea.
Yeah.
That's like the big thing for me. However, Dunkin' Donuts has donuts. If I'm trying to get donuts, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts no matter what.
Of course.
Out of the two. You know, you swing by and you're like, give me that Boston cream and one of your sprinkle twists.
Give me that sweet, sweet Boston cream, Dunkin'.
Are you looking for coffee or are you looking for donuts?
Right. But a lot of people, I think, they think Dunkin' Donuts coffee is better than Starbucks coffee.
I've also heard that. In terms of coffee, I think I'm going to have to go Starbucks simply because there's more options. As much as it pains me to say it, that Dunkin's got to go. And Starbucks is the move.
I'm curious if you have a take on this. Nickelback does not deserve the hate they receive.
Yeah, I don't understand why people hate on bands just for their music. It doesn't make sense to me.
And a lot of people love them. You know, they're a band that has millions of adoring fans.
Yeah.
They kind of became synonymous with like a shitty band for some reason. I wonder when that started. Like, did people always hate them from the beginning? Are they like a sold out band? Is that like the vibe?
To my knowledge, like their earlier stuff is like heavier.
Right.
Like the one that everybody knows is Photograph.
Right.
Right. Which a heavy song.
It's not a bad song.
It's not.
Either.
It really isn't. Why would you spend your energy trying to hate something when you could spend your energy talking about something you enjoy?
It's pretty hilarious that there are literally people out there who will like hop on YouTube, press dislike on something, and then write something shitty.
Fuck you, Nickelback. You guys
Yeah.
suck.
Voice still sucks, but drums are okay. Like,
If it makes you feel good to throw in your 2 cents about it, like, I guess go for it. Would you walk up to that person and be like, hey, fuck you?
now's my
No.
chance. I've been waiting my whole life to say this to your face.
Fuck your band, dude. Leave it in the drafts, homie.
Talk about it with your friends. You know what I mean? The YouTube comment thing is fucking wild.
The internet's a wild place. And I
Dude.
just like don't think it's like the best place to have like these ridiculous amounts of like discourse. But
Right.
it's also like the only place that we can do that. It's good that they have the ability to do that, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
But
Free speech.
yeah, and that's great. That's also like the responsibility of the commenter to not be a total asshole.
I guess people don't really think about manners on the internet.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
They should apply, right? Like
They should.
You should be
Like-
still courteous in the comment section. Imagine
that-
if YouTube comments were just, even the negative ones were just really polite. Justin Bieber, I see what you're doing with the song Yummy, but I respectfully disagree with your message and the instrumentals and melodies that you have decided upon. Everything's subjective. I think we
Yes.
agree on that, especially with art.
Mhm.
Like the most subjective thing that exists.
At the end of the day, you're the one that gets to decide whether or not you like something.
The best thing you can do is be respectful and be like a thoughtful consumer.
This is just what we think about it, and like, it's like,
And this is our contribution to that same forum. of
Literally.
ideas. And
Here we are.
a lot, yeah. Here we are recording our opinions on this thing. Our opinions on other opinions. Who are we to say? This one's just fun to address. It's not really a hot take. It's
Yeah.
just a reply. Your house show is how I realized the friend I was with was going to be my boyfriend, and now he is. Congratulations, Sienna. That's beautiful. Dogs walk twice as far as we do because they have twice as many legs.
I'm just, yes. That's it. You
You're
win.
just correct. Let's just end with this reply from our friends in Plans, the band. They replied with a GIF.
Hey Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
I don't think that's a hot take whatsoever. I think everyone just thinks Texas sucks, and for the most part, I kind of agree.
Not gonna say you're wrong, but
How fucking dare you?
Yeah, I just like to raise the point that Plans lives in Indiana. At We Are Plans, IN, whoever you are, feel free to clap back
Yeah.
if you dare. I feel like a lot of people hate on Texas, and it's definitely deserved, but more people should hate on Indiana. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of lame states out there, but Indiana, definitely top 5.
picture the state of Indiana in your head right now. That's right, you can't, but you can picture Texas. I don't know what that
Yeah.
state looks like, but you know what Texas looks like.
Yeah, it looks like SpongeBob in that GIF.
Maybe that's the only reason people know what Texas looks like is because of that like one episode of SpongeBob.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in again, guys.
Bye.
Bye.